So welcome to the fire. I'm the one with the light.
Good morning, Subway family. I am Brandon Wilhelm, Business Development Agent for Northern Illinois, Wisconsin, Iowa, UP, Michigan. And this is Mike Lentini, our Chief Operating Officer. And we wanted to get a video out to you guys really quickly in response to the novel coronavirus. This is something that we need to be prepared for as a brand. We need to do some things to keep our customers and our employees safe. And I want to share a couple of those things and what the company is doing and some recommendations for you. It is obviously extremely important, customer safety. This is a kind of a gut check a little bit to make sure that we are following all food safety precautions all the time. So we're going to go through a couple things real quickly here, what we are doing as a company, as a brand, and actions you need to take in your restaurant. So first thing, as a company, IPC is working alongside our headquarters, Subway headquarters, IPC, working together to make sure that our supply chain is not impacted. So far we don't see any potential impact to the supply chain, but you will be kept aware of any issues that may come up. So Mike's going to talk about some issues or some actions that you need to take at the restaurant level as well.
Yeah, the first action is one that we already take. So this is a gut check, a reminder to wash your hands. Franchisees, managers, in-restaurant operators, do not let anyone skip this step or take a shortcut. It's 20 seconds, warm water. When you turn that handle off, don't use your hand, use the napkin, turn it off, elbow, whatever. But we need to wash our hands. Number one, wash your hands.
To repeat it, wash your hands. And
wash your hands.
Several times. It is unacceptable to take any sort of shortcuts with that. Your customers will forgive you for taking a little bit longer, but they will not forgive you for getting them sick. So right. Clean and sanitize consumer touch points every hour. This includes door handles, credit card readers, back of chairs, beverage area, especially the flavor and ice levelers, trash units, and restrooms. This company has created a to-do list. We encourage all of you to print that out. The links will be included in this email. Print out this to-do list, put it on a clipboard, and have the team check this list off every hour. Okay. Do not provide dine-in baskets or food trays to guests who wish not to dine in your restaurant. So temporarily, no dine-in baskets or trays. Make sure you store those in the back room, wash them, sanitize them, store them away. But for the next few weeks, we're not going to have dine-in baskets. So wrap the sandwiches, put them in the bag, give them to the customer. I think more customers will be eating to go instead of hanging out in community spaces. But we're going to not give those dine-in baskets for the next few weeks.
All right. Number 4 is to not allow customers to reuse their cups. So customer comes in, they purchase, say, a 20-ounce cup, they're drinking from it, and they want to get a refill. We want you guys to provide that cup. We will, in our restaurants, provide that second cup for free for them to take and get a refill with a new cup, okay? So they're not reusing cups. Cups cost, 20-ounce cup costs you 3 cents. It is not worth it during this time right. to reuse cups. And
now if you see a customer going back up to the Subway fountain with their cup, don't yell at them across the store, hey, don't use that cup. Okay, that's not what we're saying here. We don't want to add to any panic, right? But there is a sign available, display it near your beverage station, say, in the interest of safety, please ask us for a new cup rather than refill your own cup.
I just had this video play in my head of Brandon in sunglasses throwing a customer down and saying, don't reuse that cup.
Yeah, probably not going to happen, but
all right.
There is a sign.
There is a sign. So how are we going to communicate this to customers? There's a sign for you to place on your sandwich unit and also at the beverage station. And guess what? It's provided for you. So what do you need to do? Print the sign, post the sign, and
IPC has negotiated a discount of $3 per case for 20-ounce, 30-ounce, and 40-ounce cups effective April 1st. So that will help a little bit. But anyway, also don't, if you have any promotional or reusable cups.
Good point.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't have those in the restaurant, and ask customers not to use those promotional reusable hard plastic cups. And finally, if space allows, move cup lids and other items that might be frequently touched by guests to the service area. So headquarters is recommending that you give people a lid or that sort of thing, instead of, they're all in a bunch, all their straws are right there, and multiple people sticking their hands in, grabbing those straws or lids. So the less places we got multiple people sticking their dirty hands, that's the goal. Because our people will be washing their hands, but you can't guarantee your customers will all the time. Also, this is a recommendation. If you have the ability to purchase a sanitizing station for your customers, these are things like that you see at the airport or grocery store or something like that, where your customer can sanitize their own hands, whether it's mounted to the wall or a freestanding unit or something like that. Those cost between $60 and $120. I don't think there's a unit available right now on FSC or anything like that, right?
I couldn't find one, but I found about $60 to $120. Not that we want to promote like outside stuff, but on Amazon there's a couple of options for under $120. You get stand and a couple extra.
It's not a bad idea if you can find one. Yeah. Finally, the last recommendation, again, wash your hands. Make sure your employees are washing their hands properly. Be on them like a hawk when it comes to this. This is something that is absolutely mandatory, and failing in this regard is totally unacceptable. So take the proper precautions, wash your hands, make sure your staff is doing the right thing. Don't add to the panic, but just be prepared and do things the right way, and take some extra steps to sanitize the store as needed. So,
yeah. And before I wrap up, Brandon, let me ask you questions. So does sanitizer replace me needing to wash my hands if I'm a sandwich artist making sandwiches?
Absolutely not. It's an extra step that is helpful, but it's not. It does not replace it. So
yeah. So if you do have sanitizer in the service area for your employees and whatnot, that does not replace washing our hands for 20 seconds. Someone from our team said, hey, might be a good idea to put sanitizer by the POS system after we're handling cash every time, and then using that sanitizer. But again, I'll repeat, sanitizer does not replace washing our hands for 20 seconds under warm water.
Right.
All right, let's wrap up, review, and then we'll let you guys go. Number one, we as a brand are watching this closely. Brandon and I will continue to provide updates on the topic. We need to communicate by our actions, through our actions to our guests, that we are taking this seriously. How do we do that? We wash our hands. We clean and sanitize all customer touch points. What do you need to do in terms of making sure that we're sanitizing all those touch points? We are going to print a to-do list, and we're going to do that every single hour. Just check that off. It's the same to-do list we're using in our stores, so we encourage you guys to print that off. Number 3 was not to use dine-in baskets. You're going to find a place in your back room to store those temporarily, and we aren't going to use trays either. Ask customers not to refill their cups. We'll do this through printing another sign, posting one on the sandwich unit, posting the other at the beverage station. We're going to give that refill cup to them in form of a brand new cup, and we're going to do that for free. Purchase a customer sanitizer dispenser, place it in the customer area. Again, that is a recommendation. And finally, wash your hands. All right.
So everybody stay safe and stay healthy. Again, don't add to the panic, but just be prepared and maintain professionalism and keep your restaurant safe. Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Subway JPW podcast, a creative approach to communication designed to keep you informed, connected, and equipped. To receive notifications when new episodes are available, select subscribe below. Thanks for all you do, and continue to create great.